Well, welcome back to my Out of the Park 19 Let's Play with the Kansas City Royals. Last episode, we beat the Tampa Bay Rays in the ALDS in 5 games in extra innings. So, definitely a fun series, very intense, back and forth, pretty much the whole way through. And so now we are in the ALDS against the Detroit Tigers. And, we performed pretty well against them throughout the season, so I'm feeling okay. Think we have a decent chance of actually getting to the World Series here. Just checking my pitchers here. So Carlos Martinez, he's a little bit tired, so he's not going to be able to get the start today. So Foster Griffin is going to take the mound for us here against Michael Fulmer. They have I think our lineup's better, but we do have to worry about Giancarlo Stanton and Heimer Candelario. But other than that, I think we have a pretty good shot. So, Game 1 is going to be here in Kauffman Stadium, and we're going to sim until runners in scoring position for the first few innings at least, as Nicky Lopez has hit a double to start us off. And here, that ball is going to be in for a single. I thought Lopez could come home there, but he didn't go for it. But Rendon has an RBI opportunity, and he will take ball 4, so no outs and the base is loaded here in the bottom of the first inning with Seth Beer. And he will fly out to left field, but Nicky Lopez will tag in advance. So pretty good start for us. Pavin Smith was the ALDS MVP, and that's going to drop for a hit. We're going for it. And the throw is not in time. 2-0. David Peralta now, as that will be out number 2. And Gigliotti. Can he beat the throw? He does not. So that's the end of the first, but do score 2 runs. And Foster Griffin off to a good start so far. 3 scoreless innings now. Still doing okay on stamina, as David Peralta has hit a double, so Gigliotti with the chance now. And that will advance Peralta over to third for Logan Warmoth. And Warmoth gets Peralta home and is safe at first. So Valoria. And that will... Valoria beats out the throw, so fielder's choice, but still alive here in the inning with 2 outs for Nicky Lopez. As that'll do it for the inning, but we do tack on 1 more run. Try to get Foster Griffin through this inning. And another perfect inning for Foster Griffin. He's only given up 2 hits. As we score another run here, so Seth Beer has hit a home run, giving us a 4-0 lead. And Foster Griffin, we're going to go pitch by pitch now. Who do we want? We're going to warm up Gregory Soto. And that's a high fly ball, but Gigliotti tracks that down. Stan, that's a well hit ball. It's going to be extra bases. So we're going to go ahead and leave Griffin in for now. As that squeaks through, Stanton's going to try to come home, and the throw is well in time. Excellent throw by Seth Beer to prevent the run. And that's a pop fly over to left, and that'll do it for the inning. we're going to go ahead and put Soto in. Griffin was kind of getting low on stamina. So Valoria will have a chance here for an RBI. Does not get it. So now Nicky Lopez, top of the order, comes back up. And Lopez will fly out to end the inning. And Soto has a clean inning there. As we probably want to warm up. Ooh. Cody Carroll. We'll give him a chance, but would like Soto to make it to the end here. At least get through this inning. As Stanton will walk. And that'll do it for the 8th. Carroll, we're going to sit. And we're going to warm up both Cody Carroll and Richard Lovelady. Just in case things go really south, we can put Lovelady in. But try to get Soto through a batter or two, as that will drop in for a hit. And his stamina is about gone, so let's put in Cody Carroll, who command is an issue. And oh boy, the bullpen. This happened quite a bit against the Rays. Lovelady now. And he gets a bases loaded walk. Okay, this will be an out. But the runner will come home. And that'll score. So the Tigers' tying run is at first. Winning run is at the plate. But there's one away. And Lovelady, who's been fantastic this season, walks another batter to load the bases. This will be out number 2. Can Seth Beer hold the runner at third? He does. And we need to warm up somebody just in case. Oh boy, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate with the bases loaded. We got to pitch at him. And that's going to squeak through. And they throw him out at third. But they did score 2 runs there, so bottom of the 9th. Oh boy, can we manage to escape game 1 with a win? As Logan Warmoth decently hit ball there, but it's not going to drop. Valoria will strike out Nicky Lopez. As that will do it for the 9th. So 8 scoreless innings, and then we give up 9 runs, or 4 runs in the 9th. As Walker Scheller will get out number 1. And that's a walk. And that's actually going to get the runner home. So a bit of a funky animation there, but oh boy. We had this game in the bag too. That's disappointing. Wasted a really good start by Foster Griffin. And the Tigers add 1 run in the top of the 10th. Can we respond? Anthony Rendon. Need to get something going here, as that will be a fly out. So we're down to 1 out now. Seth Beer will take a walk. Pavin Smith, he was the hero last series. He takes a walk. Still hanging around. David Peralta. And that's going to drop. Here comes Seth Beer. And, ooh. Pavin Smith just made it into third. And the winning run is at third base for Gigliotti with 2 outs. Is that going to drop? No. And this game is still going. So Walker Scheller gives up a leadoff walk there. He will respond with a strikeout. And that's going to drop. Runner will advance to second. We're going to go ahead and put Nate Jones in there as we are running out of pitchers. Oh no. And Stanton. That is a home run for Giancarlo Stanton. That gives the Tigers a 3-run lead. So we got some work to do. Well, Warmouth will get it started there with a single. Well, we can go ahead and... Yeah, let's put Cortez in there. Yes. All right. And he will ground into a fielder's choice there, Nicky Lopez. It'll keep us alive here, so the tying run is at the plate now with 1 out. And, ooh, that's a strikeout. Anthony Rendon. Runners go, but a soft fly ball to left field, and that will do it. The Tigers will win Game 1 after we had that game firmly in hand, so that sucks. But we can bounce back. It's a long series. As we have Willem de San Miguel against Garrett Cole for Game 2. As they have a runner in scoring position pretty early, we're going to just pitch around Stanton. And he takes strike 3 looking. So we're going to have an opportunity here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. And that's going to be an RBI for Pavin Smith. So David Peralta, can we keep it going? And no, Peralta will ground out, but we do take an early lead. Clean second inning for San Miguel. As Hira is on second base for Rendon. And that's a high fly ball, but not nearly deep enough to be a threat. So 2 outs. Runner on second for Seth Beer. And that ball gets away from the catcher. So Seth Beer has a chance for an RBI. And he won't get it. So still have a 1-run lead. Uh-oh. San Miguel, a little bit of trouble here. 1 out's 2 on. Does get strike 3 there. 6 strikeouts already. He's having a good outing. As that should be out number 3, and it is. Here we go. 2 on. Nobody out. Gigliotti at the plate. And that is a double play, but Pavin Smith does move to third for Logan Warmouth, who hits a soft fly out to right field, so that'll do it for the 4th inning. San Miguel still holding strong. That's a well hit ball. Please don't leave the ballpark. And that is a great catch by the left fielder Peralta. But Yolmer Sanchez is able to tag in advance. So the tying run is on third. But that is a great play by the shortstop to get out number 3, so we preserve the 1-run lead. And we need to start warming up Tukey to Saint, just in case San Miguel has some issues. And Gigliotti will get to that for out number 1. Oh, Justin Smoke. That's a solo home run. That will tie the game. Stanton will walk, and McKinney did not get the double play, as we're just going to pull San Miguel. Good outing from him, but seen enough. As Toussaint will come in and get out number 3. But the Tigers have tied it up. Runners at the corners here, with nobody out. Pavin Smith at the plate, and he will strike out. Peralta, and that's going to be good for a run. Peralta with a double. Seth Beer will go to third. And Gigliotti has a chance to extend the lead, as runners will have to stay. Logan Warmoth now with 2 outs. Strike 3 called, and we do regain the lead. So go ahead and... Ooh, Yolmer Sanchez with a leadoff double. Oh, that's going to the gap, and Yolmer Sanchez is going to be able to score on that. So the Tigers will tie it up. So they are answering every strike that we make. Alright, so we get through that inning there. Here we go, Anthony Rendon at the plate. And he will strike out Seth Beer with 2 on, 2 out. That's a well hit ball. Is it far enough? It is, thank goodness. Seth Beer, 3-run shot. That's a huge home run there. Gives us a 3-run lead fairly late into this one. As that'll be out number 3. Toussaint still can go a little while longer. He's my most trustworthy bullpen piece, so we're going to get him as far into this game as possible because of what happened last game. As McKinney will ground out, and that's 3 up, 3 down. Oh, should have warmed up somebody else. We're going to warm up Joey Wentz. Hopefully Toussaint can make it. And that's a strikeout. He will give up a walk. Oh, Gigliotti cut that off. So 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. And we're going to have to put Joey Wentz in. Peralta should be able to get to that. He does. Runner will tag in advance. Tying run is at the plate. Runner will advance to third. But that is strike 3. We win game 2. Whew. So we really should be up 2-0. Really hurts to lose game 1 like that, but we're back in the series now. So Chris Archer on the mound against Franklin Perez. And just Troy Montgomery with a leadoff single for the Tigers, and that is a well hit ball. That's going to give the Tigers the early lead here. So Chris Archer gives up 2 consecutive doubles, and then a home run to Justin Smoke. So it is quickly 3-0 Tigers. An inning still not over. Billy McKinney hits a double. As we have had to use a lot of bullpen arms early this series, so we really need our starters to go chew up some innings at least. As Chris Archer, a 21 pitch first inning, that's gonna hurt. As do have a chance to respond here, and Lopez will instead, well, he will beat out the throw, so we will score 1 run. For Keston Hira, we're going to take a pitch, and we're going to run and hit. And Lopez will get thrown out. So Chris Archer, getting into the groove of things, 2 clean innings for him. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Pavin Smith, who will strike out. Alright. Runner on second with 2 outs. And Archer gets the strikeout there. And we only have 2 hits. We're struggling to get anything going offensively so far. As Hira on second for Rendon, who strikes out. Chris Archer hanging in there. And that's another good inning for him. Alright, Logan Warmoth, we need you, bud. As that's not going to be good enough. Starting to get some base runners, but can't do anything with them. As we do need to warm somebody up. Let's do Gregory Soto. Chris Archer starting to get a little tired, although I think we can get him through the inning. That's a high fly ball to center field. Gigliotti makes the play for out number 2. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Chris Archer, but we're going to go ahead and pull him. It's just nothing offensively. As we have one last opportunity here, Anthony Rendon. That'll be out number 1. Seth Beer. That'll be out number 2, so 1 out to score 2 runs here. Pavin Smith will strike out, so Tigers will take game 2. Series now 2-1. Not in our favor. Alright, so we have Carlos Martinez against Tyler Wilson. We have an advantage here, so I really think we should win this game. This is a big one for us. As immediately we have a chance. And Seth Beer, can he knock one in? That's a high fly ball, but he got too far underneath that one. Not a whole lot of offense so far this game. There we go, leadoff double for Anthony Rendon. Seth Beer. We get hit by pitch. 2 on, nobody out. As that won't be good enough. David Peralta. What a catch by Justin Smoke. And Gigliotti will fly out, so really missed opportunity there, unfortunately. As Carlos Martinez gives up a leadoff double. We're going to pitch around Stanton. We have an open base. And we're going to pitch at Billy McKinney here. As that ball gets away from Valoria. But Martinez gets the strikeout, so no damage done. Alright, Sanchez at third. 2 outs. That's good play by the shortstop. Prevent the damage. As, come on, offense. Do something here. We're going to go ahead and play out the at-bats here as Rendon. That's a well-hit ball, but left fielder is going to come up with that. We're going to warm up to Saint. Seth Beer at the plate. Martinez still going strong. 6 scoreless innings. As Tyler Wilson also turning in a good outing. So pitcher's duel here today. Who will break first? And Gigliotti pops that one up high, and that'll be out number 3. So both teams running out of time. Carlos Martinez still looks good. Alright, we're warming up to Saints again. Starling Marte, we have an open base, but we're going to pitch at him. And then Yolmer Sanchez. And that's out number 3. And I'm going to leave Martinez in there. He's been great. Warmouth flies out for out number 1. Oh, Valoria is going to fly out for out number 2. And Nicky Lopez strikes out. And Martinez, that's going to be a leadoff single. He's throwing 102 pitches. We're going to go ahead and yank him out. No need to push him too far when it's a tie game. Can't quite get the double play there. Alright, 2 on, 2 out. And that'll do it. So we have one more chance to get the lead here. In the top of the 9th, Anthony Rendon will strike out, and Seth Beer will strike out. So that's a 1-2-3 inning. And to Saint. And if we get through the 9th inning, 0-0. So extra innings here. Pavin Smith. That's not going to do it. David Peralta. And that's not going to drop. Gigliotti. And that's not going to do it either. So to Saint. About out of stamina. I should have warmed up somebody earlier. So bad job by me. Hopefully we can get through this. Alright, number 9 hitter. Hopefully we'll be okay. That will drop. So the winning run is on first. We got to put Wentz in a hair bit before he's ready. But he will get the strikeout. Come on, offense. Do something. It's Warmoth. Drops one in. That'll be a single. For Valoria, I do have Reed. I think I'm just going to leave Valoria in there because who knows how long this is going to go. And he takes ball 4. And Nicky Lopez, we're going to take a couple pitches here. And a 1-1 count. Going to go ahead and have him swing. And the ball gets away from him. That's an error, and that's going to bring home the first run of the game. And we have 2 on with nobody out. And we need to warm up Richard Lovelady because he's going to have a save opportunity. Kisan Hira. as that gets out of the infield for a run. So runners at the corners with nobody out for Anthony Rendon. That's a high fly ball. Not sure if it's deep enough to tag and advance. It is. We take the lead 3-0. Seth Beer will strike out. So one more out to work with. Pavin Smith. We'll take ball 4. Peralta, can we keep adding insurance runs? We can, as Peralta knocks one in. So the floodgates finally have opened here in the 11th inning. As that'll do it, Scagliotti lines out to the third baseman. But we're going to put Lovelady in, and we're going to warm up Walker Scheller in case things start to go south. And I realize now that this is not actually a save opportunity, since we're up by 4 runs. But I don't care. I want the win. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lovelady. There we go. So we even up the series 2-2. I have a feeling this is going to go to 7 games, but we shall see. Oof. So Foster Griffin back up against Michael Fulmer. Griffin had a really great outing last time, so maybe he can do it again. Pitchers duel so far. As Hira must have hit a home run, so we have the early lead 1-0. As Giancarlo Stanton responds with a home run. So each team with a solo shot, and that's the only 2 hits of the ball game until now. So we have an opportunity, 2 on to nobody out, with Gigliotti at the plate, and that is into the gap. That's going to score 2 most likely. Nope. Peralta has to stay at third, but Gigliotti does give us the lead here. And Warmoth will bring home a run. So the line keeps moving. Valoria. He gets on base here. So runners at the corners, nobody out once again for Nicky Lopez. He will strike out. Hira, who homered earlier. They do get the out at second, but still 2 outs, and Rendon strikes out. So we strand a runner at third, but we have the 4-1 lead. Griffin's only thrown 37 pitches. And runners at the corners again, so plenty of base runners for us this game, as Gigliotti will get the RBI. So 5-1. As Warmoth, that's a well hit ball to right, but that's right at the right fielder. So man on third, 2 outs, and that's going to get away from the catcher, and that'll bring home a run. 6-1. So we tack on a couple more runs there in the 6th, as Foster Griffin continues his strong start, but does have a runner at second base now with 2 outs. And a bit of a funny animation there, but Lugo will get on base. Stanton, as Griffin looks like he jammed him up there. And that's out number 3. Nicky Lopez. Griffin still going strong, only 65 pitches thrown, and he has 5 strikeouts. Sits him down, has another clean inning in the 7th. Who homered? Pavin Smith homered. So 7-1 now. Can Foster Griffin make it to the end? Wouldn't that be something? We're going to warm up Gregory Soto as Griffin in a little bit of trouble here. Soto not quite ready, so we're going to try to see if Griffin can get himself out of this. Does get a pop fly. That'll be out number 2. And he will get the 3rd out. Oh, we are up by 6 runs. I think we're going to let him go for it. We are going to warm up Lovelady in case things get really crazy. Oh, we're going to add some insurance runs, hopefully. Well, not with that hit. 2 outs, 2 on for Rendon, who has not been good this series. And he strikes out. Foster Griffin. He will give up a solo shot to Giancarlo Stanton. Can Gigliotti get to that one? He can. Griffin still could make it. We're going to give him the shot. 1 out away. And he does it a complete game for Foster Griffin. Does allow 2 runs. But definitely good enough to get the win. 7 Ks, only 106 pitches. So very good outing. As we take a 3-2 lead coming back to Kauffman Stadium. I'm feeling pretty good about this. But famous last words, right? So Willem de San Miguel, who did throw a no-hitter earlier this season, has to face against Garrett Cole, so this will be a tough matchup. So Stanton got a leadoff double in the 2nd inning. So San Miguel quickly works to 2 outs. Does walk Yolmer Sanchez, so it's got 2 on now. But we'll get out of danger. That's out number 3. And that's a solo home run for David Peralta. So we take the 1-0 lead. And another leadoff double. This time to the number 9 hitter. As that will be good enough for a tag in advance. So 1 out, there's a man on 3rd. And now San Miguel gives up a walk, which actually works in his favor because we get the double play. Another solo shot, that time by Seth Beer, gives us the 2-0 lead. As San Miguel starts the 5th inning. 2 outs, runner on 2nd. Troy Montgomery at the plate. And he gets beamed. Now he loads the bases with a walk. As we need to start thinking about getting him out of here just in case. As that's going to score a couple runs. Bases clearing double. Tigers have the lead. Pitch around Stanton. We're going to sit Wentz. Gonna try to get through one more inning. He does. So now we're gonna put in Wentz when he's ready. So here we go. Have a chance to tie it up. Lopez is on 2nd. Hira, that ball will not get through the infield, but he's safe. Runners at the corner is 1 out for Anthony Rendon, who grounds into a double play. That hurts. That really hurts. So Joey Wentz has a clean 7th inning. Seth Beer, another solo shot. Ties the game anyway. And Pavin Smith, solo shot, gives us the lead. Alright, David Peralta on third, nobody out. Gigliotti. Will he tag in advance? He's going to try it. And he's safe. So a couple insurance runs for us. Warm-up will keep the line moving here. Gets on base. Valoria will beat out the throw. So still have a runner on here for Nicky Lopez. And that'll do it for the 7th. So I like Joey Wentz, but we're going to warm up to Saint just in case. 2 innings away from the World Series here. Do allow a base runner. Wentz will strike out Justin Smoke. All right. We're pitching at him. And we do walk him. We're going to go ahead and put Toussaint in there. He's been money for us these last couple of years. He gets a strikeout there. Oh, gotta warm up Lovelady. We're giving him the chance here. Maybe we can add an insurance run. We don't. So decisions now. We're going to give Toussaint the opportunity, and we're going to bring Lovelady in if we have to. And that's a good play by Warmoth to get out number 1. Oh, and that's an error by Anthony Rendon. We're going to put Lovelady in. The tying run is on first. And so my best pitcher proceeds to walk a batter because, of course, form up Gregory Soto here. That's a strikeout. Up by 2, bases loaded with 2 outs. Come on, Richard Lovelady. Get us to the World Series. And that is a pop fly, and that should be easily dealt with. And there we have it. We advance to the World Series. In such a surprising season for us. We lost almost 100 games last year. And then turn around, and we're going to the World Series. So who ended up getting MVP? Let's see. It was Seth Beer, who had several home runs. He had 2 solo shots in that last game. So, well-deserved for Seth Beer. 2021 ALCS MVP. And, man, I'm thrilled. So, let's look at the playoff coverage here. Playoff tree. Who are we facing? So, we don't know yet. So, either the Phillies or the Cardinals. So, we'll sim ahead a couple days. Who's it going to be? The Phillies and Cardinals are going to Game 7. And it will be the Phillies. So close to having a rematch of the 1985 World Series, but instead it will be the Philadelphia Phillies. Oh no. It is Royals killer Madison Bumgarner, who of course had one of the best World Series performances of all time in 2014 against the Royals. That's a pretty decent lineup, so just a little preview for next episode when we go against the Phillies here. So Adam Hasley, J.P. Crawford, Rhys Hoskins, Juan Flores, Michael Franco, Shedrick Long, Chance Sisco, Steven Souza Jr., with a pretty crazy rotation. Aaron Nola, Madison Bumgarner, Kyle Hendricks, AJ Puck. So he's kind of the weak link there, but they have three just heavy hitters there in their rotation. And Birch Smith, not that great. Their bullpen's not that good, so if we can just kind of get, okay, sort of their long relievers and middle relievers aren't that good, so if we can kind of work their starters, get them out of there early, and just kind of jump on these guys in the middle innings, we can have a chance. But I'm not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be tough. But anyway, we're in the World Series, so that is a big achievement in and of itself. So we're gonna tackle that next time. So I will see you then.